It is the 2nd of September 2016, and it is exactly 365 days since I did my previous YouTube little video, because they're only little YouTube videos. As I said, 5%, that's all it is, nothing more than that. But it is exactly 365 days ago since I made part 19. So this is part 20, and I said it is exactly 1 year to the day, exactly 1 year to the day, 365 days since I made my previous video. So I thought it was about time to do a new video. So I think it's best to start with what was on the previous video. Now, if you watch that video, the female who I mentioned on there, at the time, I said that it was close to 7 years. No, sorry, 6 years. 6 years that she would have had a profile on that site stating she is looking for a man for dating. She's looking for a man to date, with her intent being a relationship. And I'm going to quote myself. I'm going to quote myself here. I did say on that video, I said, she'll still be on there in fucking 10 years' time. Believe me. Well, surprise, surprise. I've just checked, and she's still on there. Looking for a man for dating, with her intent being a relationship. It's interesting, isn't it? It's very interesting. So that is now coming up to 7 years. 7 years non-stop having a profile on an online dating site and stating you're looking for a man for dating. For 7 years non-stop. Never indicated at any point that she has found a man to date in over 7 years. 7 fucking years. So, and again, I did say exactly 365 days ago, if you are someone, specifically if you are male, and you are using these online dating sites, and you're wondering why you are having no success, right? It is because of the people on them, right? It is because of the type of women on these sites, right? I am not a psychologist, so I can't give you a in-depth analysis of why the women on the dating sites behave in the way that they do, right? But with that being said, what I do know is that they're full of shit. They're basically full of shit. As I said a year ago, exactly a year ago to the day, 365 days to the day, right now, a year ago, I said she'll still be on there in fucking 10 years' time. I've just checked. She's still on there. With the profile headline, because I'm worth it. Because I'm worth it. Really? If you was really worth it, okay, if you was really worth it, you would be in a stable relationship and have a partner. You would not be on a fucking online dating site coming up to close to 7 years. 7 years, right? That tells you these particular type of females are full of shit, alright? But the key point that I want to put across on this video is I want to add a little bit more onto that and say that these type of females, okay, am I saying they do not go on any dates? Of course not. If there is a man on one of these sites who catches their eye, maybe he's flaunting his abdominal muscles, alright? Maybe he's taking a photograph of himself in front of a sports car, alright? Then they will probably take the bait, alright? Then they will send the guy a message and possibly arrange a date. So these particular type of females, they do go on dates, okay? Secondly, I would say that, am I saying these type of females do not have sex with any men from these sites? Again, of course not. But the key point is, okay, and this is the key point, and this is just my own opinion, alright? My own opinion. I guarantee you there's many men out there that have fucked her, right? And I am referring to good old Caroline Jones, Kaz J12, okay? There's many men out there that have fucked her, but not only have they fucked her, they got rid of her twice as quickly as they fucked her. Why? Because she's no fucking good. That's why. These type of girls are not in any way, shape or form girls that you could have a full relationship with, because they're full of shit. It's that simple, okay? It's that simple to understand, yeah? So as I said, there's many men out there that have probably fucked her and then got rid of her. They have pumped and dumped her, right? Hence the profile headline, because I'm worth it. You're not worth it. You're not worth it at all. If you was worth it, as I said before, you would be in a stable relationship with a partner, right? You would have a boyfriend. You would not be on an online dating site coming up to close to fucking 7 years. 7 years. So, if anyone is still wondering why the online dating sites, okay, do not work and they do not produce positive outcomes for the majority of people who are using them, it should be quite clear to see, okay? The sites themselves, they work because they're very user friendly. The problem is people, okay? Because of the way people are and because of the way human nature is, that is why the online dating sites do not work. They may work for a small minority of people if they play the game right, okay? But for the majority of people, they do not work. Okay? So you can't blame the sites. If you want to put the blame anywhere, okay, you have to blame people. You have to blame people and human nature. Alright? That ultimately, if I could pass any information on to anyone, I would say you have to blame people. Alright? And that is that. So that has been part 20. I will say no more.